So I'm Vicky Cotton, Partner and Head of ESG here at Workman, and I'm chatting to Jo Hartle, Chair of our Employee Networks. Between us, we've got responsibility for managing Workman's ED&I strategy, ensuring that we listen to our people and that we've got a network of champions across the business to support them. We're chatting here today as we look at our wider ED&I strategy with the help of inclusive employees who we've just started working with. As part of that review and our wider business transformation project, we're looking to reset our networks to ensure that they remain relevant and that all our people are aware of them and that they know where to go to get support, and primarily that they're future ready and totally inclusive. We also want to ensure we're attracting and retaining the very best people, regardless of race, colour, gender. So our ED&I strategy, and more specifically our employee networks, are at the forefront of our wider business transformation. The networks are vital in that commitment. They provide an opportunity for everybody to have an ally and a champion in the business. But most importantly, we really want them to be a safe space and a way for our people to promote initiatives, review policies, and really challenge us as a business. So Jo, can you tell me a little bit more about our networks and what you feel they currently bring to the business?
Yeah, I think actually having this conversation this week is really timely, as this week does mark National Day for Staff Networks. So it's an opportunity to highlight our networks and the positive impact that they've had on the firm so far. I think one of the main things that a network brings to the firm is it's a safe space to underrepresented employees. We currently have 4 networks. We have our disability, neurodiversity and mental health group. We have our LGBTQ plus group. We have our race, ethnicity and cultural heritage group, which we refer to as REACH, and we have our women's network. And they all meet monthly and then bring forward suggestions and ideas that we can present to our senior leadership for consideration. I think something that people are not necessarily aware of is that a number of changes that we've had at the firm have come from the networks. Our DNMH network were instrumental in helping to introduce mental health first aiders to the firm. And the recent changes that we've made to our parental leave policy, again, originated from the networks. So they clearly do have influence over firm policy and helping make a change for the better. But they also arrange educational events for our people. So the Women's Network have recently run a series of women's health webinars and online yoga sessions, and they're still available for people to view on the hub to help further their understanding and just general education and knowledge.
How do you see these changing in the future, Jo?
Well, as you mentioned, we've recently started working with inclusive employers. We wanted to challenge ourselves and go further with our ED&I policy. We've had a lot of new starters in the firm, so this just seems like a really good opportunity to help grow the networks. Again, I think people don't always appreciate that they can add value, even if they don't identify with a particular group. Our chairs and the groups we've got do a great job, but I think to be a truly effective network, we need voices and lived experiences from a wide range of people. You don't have to be of a particular faith or from a certain ethnicity to join our REACH network, for example. You can join as a champion and as an ally. They're essentially for everybody. It doesn't matter your position within the firm. It doesn't matter how long you've been here, whether you work full-time or part-time. We would really encourage people to join and help support those that are from underrepresented groups and help the firm grow to be a safe and welcoming place for all. We also don't have to have 4 networks. If people feel there is a gap, we would obviously welcome having a discussion on setting up new networks as well.
So, main question from me: how do people get involved?
Well, that's really simple. So, if people go onto the hub and look for internal support across the banner at the top, navigate to employee networks, take you through to our landing page. The 4 networks are listed there. You go on to click on there and you can find members, chairs, and there's also a big button that you can click to join the network. And people are obviously welcome to contact me as well, and I can put them in touch with whoever they would like to join. What do you think the benefits are of getting involved?
I think they are, as I've said and as you said, they are a safe space. They are a way of having your voice heard across the business, and a way of challenging the business to do more and go further. So for everybody, there should be an opportunity to say what you think and speak. Personal experience for me, I was chatting to another partner within the business, and basically having a moan about what menopause felt like for me. She had very similar experience, and we just identified a real gap. Took that to the Women's Network, created a champion group, and a place to talk, which we didn't have before. And out of that came menopause policy and came support for all the women in the business that are going through menopause. So just one example of how we can really push and promote and make sure we're listening to people and championing things that matter to them. So lots of advantages to get involved.
Do you think there's anything else that people need to know?
I think you've covered it really well, Jo. It's really easy to get involved. There's lots of benefits of getting involved. It genuinely is a safe space. You don't have to identify with that group, as you've said, to be involved. You can be an ally to a group, but just come along, join in, be heard, and we can then really, really promote all these different initiatives going forward in the firm. So really helpful. Thank you for talking to me, Jo. And to everybody else listening to this, please do get involved. Thank you.